Hey everyone, this is Derek966. Today, I'll be doing a game showcase video. This is Abyss Front. I featured this game not a lot. That's all it's all I featured during the early stages of my channel. You probably heard about it, and yeah, this is the screen where I recorded the opening theme. I already adjusted the sound settings so it doesn't interfere with me speaking. So yeah, right now I'm just putting up the game for the first time today, so we'll look at the game in its entirety. Alright, let's get in. So since I just logged in for the first time today, it's gonna show me this is the daily login bonus. Yeah, that's gonna tell me what I got, and I already logged in 204 days in total until this is my logistics. Yeah, this at the start it just throws you into the event banner section, event or activity, whatever they want to call it. So yeah, you get free energy and some money at certain time of the day, basically a punch card, I suppose. And yeah, it also shows like whatever event is going on. Like right now there's a 20% EXP up, and yeah, this is already done. This is basically a commander challenge where you have to do certain missions and get rewards. If you complete them, you get a set of reward. Yeah, this one is just asking you to go cash in, and this is the current rate up banner going on. So anyway, let's deal with the logistics first, because this one is gonna pop up every time I switch screen. So like Girls Frontline, this game also has a logistics system where you can send your characters out to expeditions, I guess, and you get reward for that. And also the characters you send out also gain EXP. Let's see, this one level 40. Yeah, they also have a minimum level requirement for that one logistics movement. So yeah, right now I have 3. Yeah, it requires 3 characters, and at least one of them needs to be at least level 35. So that's the first one. You can send up to 4 at the same time, provided that you did buy the expansion for that. So let me just send these out. No, this one's not great. This one, that's the skill level chips, which you need, basically materials to raise your character's skill levels. Those are pretty important. There's also other ways you can get them actually, but those are time limited and somewhat time gated, I suppose. And yeah, this is probably one of the most reliable way for you to get materials to raise skill level. So yeah, that's all 4 occupied. Let's head back to the main menu. Now every day we're gonna receive this, provided that you progress in the main story. Every day you get chips, which you can trade in the main story shop. I'll show that in a second. Now this is your mission bar, where it shows you your daily missions, weekly missions, and event missions, and also primary mission. Right now this mission is not doable because the current level cap for characters are level 80, and I'm already at level 80, but this mission shows us to get to level 85, which is not possible at the moment because we're currently capped since this game is still in beta. Yeah, this one is for daily recruitment, where you go do the gacha once every day. Yep, and this one is the culture wet section, where you're basically constructing characters. Okay, not bad. I got a hipper, which I already maximized. Yeah, the way you do that is click on it. It requires one of these catalysts and some money, which I have plenty of from stockpiling. Now, the more money you put in, the higher the chance, like the possibility of you getting SSR gets higher. And as you can see, while it's at the lowest, you can only get normal and R, but if you raise it a little bit, it gets to SR, then slightly, still not doing anything, then SSR starts at 10,000, and when you're at the maximum, which is 20,000, normal rarity dolls gets removed from the pool for this one. So yeah, this is recovery, basically scrapping mechanics, where you can just remove some dolls you already have plenty of, like these. I already have plenty of, and I already raised them. So you get this coupon where you can use to trade stuff in the shop, which I will show you right now. Yep, here's the shop. I have 7,380, which I can use to trade this golden dummy doll. This is used to limit brick SSR characters, so it's kinda important. Now the next one on the objective is to go out and fight, but we're gonna do the next one first. This is training. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. Training. Basically, you go to your dockyard and you need to enhance your character. Let's tap. Select some folders. Wait, I need to keep that. Yep. And that's the objective done. Yep. The last one is literally just complete all the daily missions. I have this one left, which is to go out and fight 5 times, not including PvP, which I'm gonna do right now. PvP. This is maneuver, which is technically PvP. People put down their squad and you can challenge them, but most of the time you see people put really easy squad because since it doesn't affect their own ranking, so it's usually a nice gesture to just put some really weak stuff like that, so saves others time. Or you can be an asshole like me and puts a really formidable team here. So yeah, every day you get to do this multiple times because the PvP challenge ticket recharges every few hours. Yeah, the maximum cap is 5 for the regeneration. Yeah, it's how much is that? It says 3 hours. Yeah, it's 1.5 hour each. 1.5 hour ticket each. 1.5 hour per ticket. So that's the base regeneration rate. You can also buy those tickets using gems if you're in a rush to get whatever's in the PvP shop, since the season and the shops resets after a few days. Yeah, right now it says 17 days and 11 hours until the shop resets and also the season resets. But they didn't really reset the shop for me because I already got this last season. And yeah, when the season resets, your rank gets reset, but you don't lose your medals, so you can keep your medals. Your medals are basically the currency you use to buy stuff from the event shop. Not the event shop, sorry, the PvP shop. So yeah, this is the basic combat. I have everything on automatic right now because yeah, there's no point in actually manually doing this. Alright, one more. Oh, that's Satelit's. Satelit's probably one of the hardest to obtain character in the game currently because her drop rate is absolutely abysmal. Alright, with that daily chore done, let's pick a map. Yeah, let's Rose Empire because I'm also grinding for Satelit's for more copies of her. As you can see, she's a limited drop only for this map. And yeah, I already did this level by like 256 times. I only ever got 1 copy and I need like a lot more copy. So this is where you choose your squad. And right now, as earlier, you can see there's 2 buttons here. This one is the exploration mode where you do the whole strategy combat thing, and this one is salvage mode where you send a squad and they go in straight towards the boss node. Basically, you finish the level in one fight instead of doing the whole map, as you can see now. It's automatic too, so yeah. It's literally just 2 buttons. Now this is the combat section, as you can see earlier, but now with more enemies. So yeah, they will automatically activate their passive abilities, and they also have active abilities, which is displayed down here. I'm gonna turn this off. That's automatic casting whenever they're basically when the active skill is filled, they will automatically cast it if they're like correct targets. I don't want to waste them because I want to keep them for the boss wave, which is next. Now this is the boss wave. You have an extra large character, so just gonna use this. This is an active skill which raises her own defense and the whole team's firepower, I think. Now this is AoE bombardment. Yep. This is single target damage. Congo, 2 targets damage. Yep, and finally, Yudachi. Single target. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. I'm gonna turn back on auto because we're finishing this fight already. And that's done. Lutso gets MVP because of her tanking. As you can see here, this shows all the stats. She dealt only like 6,000 damage, but she took 26,000 damage. Basically, she took a lot of damage for the team while also healing herself and being healed by a vampire here. So yeah, once that's done, you will return here telling you that you did the level. A single drop and some random materials drop. I keep getting this. So that's the automatic part. Now I'm gonna show you the real actual gameplay. Because after you clear a level, you get the option to salvage. But before you clear a level, your only option is to explore. And for that, you can actually pick up to a certain amount of teams depending on how many it gives. So I'm gonna pick 4 teams, which, yeah, it's best if you bring a lot of teams because there's a lot of combat going on, as you can see around. Because I already explored this map, so it's all revealed for me. Let's pick the 5th squad and go this way. So they're gonna end the combat. This is already twice speed, by the way. The usual speed is slower. I mean, this might be off-putting for typical Azulian players, but this game is a strategy game, like Girls Frontline. Alright, that's the first sortie done. We clear out that single node. Because of the effect, basically you're teleporting to other tiles. That's a special tile, so you're teleporting somewhere else depending on what's the effect of the special tiles. I have a list of the special tiles in my guide. Yeah, that's a waste. This is why you don't usually auto, because automatic usually wastes the ultimate. Like Hood earlier, she's a high damage single target dealer, so yeah, this one's also a single target and you're already aiming on someone who has like a sliver of HP left, so it's usually better to manually control them if you're expecting a tough fight. So yeah. So this is also a special note. This heart shape indicates that if I beat enemies here, my squad gets healed for a portion of their health. Yeah, save point. Yeah, this is a list of all the special tiles, which is all involved in my, which is actually all listed in my written guide. And yeah, this will show you like what enemies they are and their levels, and this is how much energy it costs. I have 25,000 from stockpiling. I was expecting a huge event later, so yeah. More fights. Unicorn's a support character, so her ultimate boosts the whole team's energy, which is their active skill. Basically ultimate charge, if you will, and also increases the whole team's firepower for a short time, I think. I'm not quite sure though. Don't take my word for it, because I'm not quite sure. I need to check again. Ah no, she wasted the out on a dead target. Yeah, this is a thing with automatic, cause yeah, they sometimes use the out on almost dead target. As you can see, my squad healed just a tiny bit. And this is again a teleport tile. I wonder where this teleports us. If I remember correctly, it teleports us next to the boss tile. Yeah, cause the point of all these maps are to find and defeat the boss. And yeah, as you can see, some characters have the skill anime cutscene for their ultimate skill, which is their active skill. Kinda depends actually, because developers are still working on this game. This game is still in really early beta. There's a lot of missing features and bugs. So yeah, but overall I see this game is actually pretty, well, there's a lot of potential in this game. I actually really like it. as a, you know, as someone who retired from Girls Frontline. So yeah, level 80 is actually the maximum level you can get right now for everything. Ooh, the sweet AoE damage. This is why I love battleship class in this game. In case you still haven't get it, basically this is basically what happens when Kanko and Azur Lane meets Girls Frontline. You get ship girls, and yeah, you get this strategy thing, but you have more control over it instead of the RNG bullshit that is that is Kanko, and less fan service than Azur Lane. I actually don't like Azur Lane because of all those bullshit, and also it's a shoot 'em up, so yeah, you can have your opinion of Azur Lane, I can have mine. I'm just saying my opinion. You can disagree with me, that's fine. That's fine for you to disagree, but yeah, that's still my opinion. So, come on, don't waste that. Never mind. As you can see, we're slowly leveling up. So she's 2 levels away from hitting 80. As you can see, all the characters have hit 80. They don't gain XP because they're already at max level. So yeah. That's Sec 26, and this squad's gonna get teleported to the other tower. And yeah, as you can see just now, I swapped a active squad to control. The controls is basically like Girls Frontline, but slightly more tedious. And you can actually move them around, but it also changes their formation, which I really don't want to do that because you have the tank at the front and DPS and support at the back and middle. Yep, Litzo's level 79, just a little bit more to go until level 80. This is a special tower also. This is a buff tower. So if I beat this squad here, this current team will get a buff, a permanent buff for the rest of this mission. Look at that cool red effect. Basically, she becomes extra tank and also buffs the whole team's firepower. She's a tank usually, but with that active skill, she gets like a lot more increased defense. I still need to level up that skill though, cause yeah, I was short on skill chips. Okay, so that means I got a buff. You can click on this to show the current squad in here. And this is the 5th squad, right? Yep, this one. Yep, the whole team gets 10% increased cannon damage, which is great for Kongo because she's a BB, as in battleship class, so her overall damage will improve. Yudachi and Vampire are destroyers. Their basic attack is cannon, but the skills are usually torpedoes, so yeah. While this one Wasp is a carrier, so this buff doesn't affect her in any way at all. She's a carrier, so she does airstrike damage. Now if we go to the next enemy node, we shall see slightly increased damage because there's a 10% buff. And in case you don't notice, the energy from the last sortie carries over. She just wasted it on. Yep, that does nothing because you can only target one enemy. Yep, we're clearing them a lot faster now because the damage boosts. Let's see where we get teleport. Oh, it's here. So 2 squads are here now. I can use the other 2 squads to go the other path, but they just go to the same place anyway. So let's go fight this wave and then challenge the boss. Now the reason why you want multiple squads in here is that because the health carry over. So let's say you've been through like 5 fights before fighting the boss, your squad health has been worn down. So let's say if you're fighting a really tough boss, you might not want that. So yeah, you need 2 squads or 3 squads to clear the path for you, and 1 unharmed squad to engage the boss. I'm turning all the active off. Yeah, let's so it's healing herself slowly. The passive skills triggers not frequently enough, I guess. Alright, boss wave. Let's go fight the boss. Wait. Yeah, sometimes the controls are iffy. Sometimes you click it and it doesn't detect it. So we're up against Hood, Acheron, and what's her name again? Shit, what's her name again? What's her name again? God damn it, I don't remember. Well, we'll find out in a second. Fortress form. Yep, she was taking 150 something damage, and now she's taking 100 damage per hit instead of 150 something. And now the effect's gone, she's back to taking 150 something damage each hit. So yeah, you can see the effects there pretty clearly. Alright, finally, boss wave. Started off by using warps to weaken everyone. Fortress form. And Vampire clear out a single target at the front. Congo clear out the other 2. And finally Yudachi hitting the boss. I'm gonna send it back to active now. So unlike this front line, if your characters got damaged, you don't need to repair them because their health are automatically restored at the end of each mission. Now that we defeat the boss, that's the end of the mission. We got Sec 26 again. So yeah, you're thrown back to this screen because you finished that. Now, I'm gonna show another thing basically. Dockyard, yep. So as I said earlier, I need to raise her skill. Yep, I have enough skill chips now for this one. Raise. Need 6 high level 1 to raise it to level 9 and a lot more to level. Yeah, I'll raise this because why not? Got an achievement. Okay, so the other thing, finally, it's the Leviathan Abyss. This is basically your daily material grind stage. Yeah, as you can see, this level, and I'm currently at 9,000 depth. That's the highest you can go. Basically, the deeper you go, the better loot you get, and also it costs more energy. But yeah, you just send 1 squad in, go through 1 fight, and that's it. But that 1 fight, 3 sorties, or was it 2? So this is the first wave. You have to go through a few waves. At the end you get some material. So yeah, this is probably the most time consuming part because the devs forgot to nerf these after the latest patch. So they still take some time to actually get through. AoE. Don't waste that. Support the damage to the back and reduce the defense. And now the AoE burst. Swoosh. Second AoE. You might have noticed by now this is the second time she used her ultimate. That's because her passive lets her steal energy from the enemy and recharges her out pretty quick. So yeah, she's actually a pretty stable AoE DPS. By she, I mean Fuso here. And follow up with Yamashiro's. And Fuso. See, a third time. Yep, as you can see, we're clearing them out pretty quick, while my main tank does not even suffer that much damage because this is Ashigara. She's probably one of the best tank in the game at the moment. She has self-heal and buffing her own defenses, as you can see there. She gained a shield. And done. And yeah, that's not a great haul actually, that's actually pretty bad. So that's the skill chip. This one's for EXP bottles, which you can feed to your girls to raise the level immediately. And this one's the Abyssal material stage. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this. The point of this game, unlike other ship girls game, the point of this game is to turn your ship girls into Abyssals from Kanko. Yeah, look at the kind of evil look, and then there's this one. This one is her normal form. Yeah, let's do a little bit of comparison. This one is her normal form. This is Hagikase. Yeah, Hagikase. This is Hagikase in her normal form, and this one is her abyssal form. So the point of turning them into abyssals is that they gain some stats increase and also this team buff, where if they have same faction and same type ship in the team, they all gain buffs, stacking buffs I might add. So yeah, as you can see here, I have a lot of abyssals because I've been stockpiling materials. The SSRs are actually really hard to turn into abyssals because the materials drop rate are just absolutely bad, just straight up bad. And as for her, I really don't like her abyssal form, so yeah, I'm probably not gonna abyssal this one. This is Gun Horse, by the way. This is limit breaking screen. Basically, if you have a duplicate and or these dummies, then you can limit break them, raising their stars and also increasing their stats. Yeah, oh yeah, that reminds me. Let's just show some abyssal process, because I have a character I was racing for this, just for abyssal, because I'm just collecting at the moment since I have a pretty solid team. This one, Connor, was it? Yeah, Connor. Now you go to this screen. If there's this pink indicator, that means you can do it. Now as you can see here, these are the stats boosts if I abyssal them, and these are the materials needed. Yeah, let's just do it. It's gonna show you this cutscene, and then it will display the date when you turn them into abyssals. Yep, this is her now. Yeah, let's also showcase the limit breaking, because I have a bunch of her anyway. Yes, you can use her normal form to dummy link, or not dummy link, limit break her abyssal form, because that's the point. Now that's 3 stars, and see the stats increase. And yeah, like Girls Run Line, if you want to limit break them, they need to be at certain level. 4 star. Now to get her to 5 star, I need 2 copies, and she must be at level 30, which is why I was sending her on this specific logistics. This logistics is training. Basically, the doll you send get XP, a lot more XP than the others logistics. This is Neptune, this is Mogami, and Connor. Yep. So yeah, that's all the stuff that's important, I guess. Oh, more achievement. Oh, okay, 60 abyssals. So I'm gonna do some introduction of some ships you might know. Yeah, why not the first one? This is Zoigaku in her abyssal form. Carrier class, and she's a DPS technically. Next one, Ashigara, as I mentioned earlier, probably the best tank. Fuso, one of the best SR stable AoE DPS, because yeah, her kit makes her really good at continuously doing damage to the whole enemy team. And she was originally the beginner ship given at beta test version 1 and 2, but later they changed it to Hermes. Yeah, Hermes. The carrier earlier was Hermes. They changed it to her because the devs found out that Fuso is actually pretty broken for early game. Yeah, all these skills are max because she's one of my first doll. Cause as I mentioned, she's the beginner ship during my time. And yeah, these AoE, and this skill basically charges her energy so she can use her ultimate faster. This is her sister Yamashiro, which I really like. She's also an AoE, but she does it in burst mode. Basically, when she uses it really rarely because she still need to charge her ultimate. But when she does, she deals a lot of damage at the same time. So yeah, this one it temporarily improves her stats by 50%, as in her damage by 50% for 7 seconds. So if this passive activated and you use the ultimate at the same time, it's gonna deal a lot of burst damage to the whole enemy team. I still don't know what these are for now. Might be something coming in the future. Hagikaze, I have her in the team as support because she can heal an ally, which is yeah, she's helping to heal the tank that is Ashigara, and she's also helping the DPS by reducing the enemy's defense in her ult. This is Shokaku, also a aircraft carrier and DPS. Let me just raise that skill because I can. This is Miyoko, probably also one of the best tank. This is Fuso in her normal form. Another Yamashiro. You'll be surprised how many Yamashiros I have. This is Helena. She's a light cruiser, a backstabbing light cruiser because her skills targets the enemy backline. This is Skarn Horse, battleship, and like Helena, she targets the backline. So yeah, she's actually pretty strong. This is Hipper in her abyssal form. She's also a pretty decent tank if you think about it. This is Pennsylvania. She's an R character I raised just because like they changed her skill set lately. Before her skill set was also targeting backline, so I put her in the team with Skarnhorse and Helena so we can just snipe the enemy backline non-stop. And yeah, this is the equipment screen, basically what your girls are currently equipped. You click this to change whatever equipment they have. So yeah, most of the functions are basically like Girls Frontline. So if you're an ex-Girls Frontline player, this game, yeah, it's actually pretty familiar for you anyway. It would be pretty familiar because most of the controls are pretty much the same. Yeah, this is my inventory. So this is the shop where you can buy stuff or whale. The black market, every day you can buy some stuff cheaply using this BP as in the money. This is gem, the bright gem. I don't know what the black one does for now, but this one you can get from achievement and missions and stuff, and you also get it daily and weekly. So you can buy like materials like these. Yeah, that's an SS. Oh yeah, I can buy a lot of that. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, that costs a lot. Actually, let's not do that. But yeah, you can actually buy materials here, like this one. This is the SSR Abyssal materials. Still kind of expensive for me. I know I have 11,000, but these actually don't come by really easily, and I've been stockpiling them non-stop since beta test 1. So yeah, and one of the latest functions they implemented was this. This is basically dorms. Yeah, as you can see there, that's Yamashiro in there, and that's Fuso in there. And you can actually decorate your dorm. Oh wait, that's the wrong button. This one. You can actually decorate them. Like, look, you can move them around. You can get stuff from your inventory and put them in. But yeah. Oops. I'm not gonna say that. And you can pick up your girls. Too bad though they don't interact with the furnitures here, so yeah, maybe in the future. And come with dorms, there's this room. This room is an equipment crafting room where you can build, yeah, you can build equipment, specific equipment you want. Like this is torpedo, this is cannon, this is planes, I think. Yeah, this is planes, this is engine, this is armor, and this is radar. So you can click one of it and it's gonna cost you 4,000, and then it's gonna start crafting 5 minutes. That's probably gonna be something bad. These are not open yet. These are probably coming in the future. I see guns though. That's guns, right? Yep, that's guns. Interesting. So yeah, this game is still in early beta, so there's a lot of function missing. And yeah, you can still build a team like in Ghost Frontline, and you can arrange how they go. Usually tank at the front, DPS and support here. So yeah. Anyway, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next video if I ever make more gaming videos. Usually I don't. And yeah, thanks for watching.